Good morning, dear children. How are you all? Hope you all are doing very well. Okay. One announcement is there from Shipra ma'am. You need to send your SST notes after half yearly. Okay, I am repeating. You need to send your SST notes after half yearly to Shipra ma'am immediate in her email ID. She has already sent you email ID. So give it. It is compulsory today itself because director ma'am is going to check your all your copies whenever have you ever seen your report card? If you will see it, you will found there one column is there of copy correction. It is of 5 marks. So those who will not submit notes will not get these 5 marks. Okay, so immediate submit your all your SST notes to Shipra ma'am in PDF form only. Fine. And today we have already discussed some points on this chapter, like office memorandum, decision makers. Okay, no reservation for quota. Why do we need political institutions? What are the political institutions? है ना? The parliament. Why do we need a parliament? The houses of parliament, upper house, lower house, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, है ना? So okay, one more very important thing which is you need to keep on your video compulsorily. Attendance is going on. Yes, today itself you have to send your SST notes of all streams to Shipra ma'am. I'm repeating again and again this. Okay. One more important thing is that you need to keep on your videos. Your attendance is going on. Director madam, vice principal madam, they are observing us, है ना? So need to keep on your video, otherwise you will marked as absent, and compulsorily 85% attendance is must. Got it? For which project, Kavya? Which project you are asking about? The link of which project you are asking about? And children, one more thing, if you are connected with your friends, if you are connected with your friends, please convey the message that attendance is compulsory and all you have to attend the class. Beta, my video is not compulsory, Tejaswat. Yes, Harit, you can do that. Manvi, Pari, Tejaswat, Tanmay, Gaurav Jain, Khushil, Raj, Miti, immediate on your video. Link is not needed, Kavya. For Gujarat and Chhattisgarh, you will make PPT or the whatsoever Shipra ma'am has suggested, you need to do so and submit it to Shipra ma'am. It is different thing. It is subject integration part. Okay, and what I am saying is your notes. Got it? Okay, now let's continue the class. So we have already discussed about the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, upper house, lower house, differentiate है ना, column wise. I have shown you the PPT. Those who have submitted SST notes to ma'am already, they need not to submit it again. Okay, after half yearly, got it? So don't ask such question again and again. Fine. So now you will tell me what is the difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, or the upper house and lower house. Fast. Gaurav Jain, keep on your video. Yes, I'm asking something, beta. Please reply, Pari. Reply it. Yes, Bhumi, would you like to reply? Bhumi? Here I got answer from Manan. Lok Sabha have more seats than Rajya Sabha. It's only 1 point, Manan. You need to tell at least 3 points for each question. Okay, because I have not told that the question is for 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, or 5 mark. So at least 3 marks, at least complete your answer. I am asking what is the main differences between Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, or explain Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Yes, Harit. Lok Sabha is the house of people, national level, directly represented people, more seats capacity. Good. Nice way of expression. But you can unmute yourself, beta, and you can tell it. I think you should. Harit?
Yes, ma'am.
Now reply.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Rajya Sabha is of state level, representative are indirectly elected, and it has comparatively less seat capacity.
Hmm. Yes. What about the Lok Sabha?
Ma'am, Lok Sabha is known as House of People. It is of national level. Representative are directly elected, and it has comparatively more seat capacity.
Yes. So these are the basic difference of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Hopefully there isn't any doubt. Okay. So shall we continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. So here you can see Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. We already discussed. We also discussed about the distinguish between the political executive and the permanent executives. Is there any doubt in political and permanent executives? Political executives means the elected member, or the members uh, whom we choose through election. Okay. Another thing, the permanent executives are the government post they posted of with their eligibility, है ना, till retirement. Now, appointments made by the President of India. He or she appoints the Chief Justice of India, the judges of the Supreme Court, and the High Courts of the state. Okay, appointments made by the President of India means, look at here, the most powerful person of a country is a president, and he or she has power to appoint the judges, Chief Justice of India, judges of Supreme Court and High Court as well. He appoints the Prime Minister of India and other ministers on the advice of Prime Ministers. He appoints the governors of the states. Yes, appoints means what? The oath is taken in front of Prime Minister and the posting charges है ना is handed by the Prime Minister. He appoints the election commissioner and ambassadors to the other countries. Got it? These are the posts which is appointed by Prime Minister. Is it clear? Now, different types of council ministers. Council of Ministers in the official's name for the body that includes all the ministers. It usually has 60 to 80 ministers in different tasks. Now, the cabinet ministers usually top level leaders of the ruling party who are in charge of the major ministries, है ना? Major ministries like home ministry, health ministry, education ministry, rail ministry, or such as so many things are there, है ना? So many posts are there, so many ministries are there. These are the major ministries, है ना? In many time we also heard about this ki now the ruling party is this that suppose BJP is the ruling party and main leaders are x y z a b c like that. तो कोई भी एक उनमें से क्या बनता है, कोई भी एक क्या होता है, सीएम, and rest of the main leaders, those who are the capable, those who are continuously active for the years, they became cabinet minister. Is it clear, children? Okay, they became cabinet minister.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So, uh, usually the cabinet minister need to take decision in the name of the council ministers. Cabinet is thus the inner ring of the council minister. It comprises about 20 ministers. Fine. हम लोग भी बोलते हैं ना छत्तीसगढ़ में अभी हेल्थ मिनिस्टर कौन है. When the election was going on, when we heard that Congress got majority, so all of we were thinking about that T.S. Singh Dev, which is famous with the name of T.S. Baba, would be the CM of Chhattisgarh. But later on we got to know that Mr. Baghel is our CM, है ना, current CM of Chhattisgarh. So such type of famous personalities are there, the famous person or famous leaders are there, those who are already very popular among the people and the active member of particular political party. So they got the major ministry, है ना? And this is include how many numbers are there? Cabinet minister, at least 20. Ministers of the state with independent charge are usually in charge of smaller ministries. They participate in the cabinet meetings only when especially invited. Yes, many time it happens ki leaders, those who are working for the parties, they do not get any ministry. So उनको छोटा सा कोई भी मिनिस्ट्री देके बैठा दिया जाता है और दे because they are the active member of the party, they are working for the party, that's why they get smaller ministries. Okay, ministers of state are attached to and required to assist cabinet ministers. The cabinet works as a team. No ministers can openly criticize any decision of the government. Got it? No minister can openly criticize any decision of the government, even if it is about another ministry or department. Yes, if the central government is taking decision for health department, है ना. ऑल दो सो मेनी डिस्कशन डिबेट्स आर गोइंग ऑन, तब जा करके कोई एक बिल पास होता है, एक रूल बनता है. फिर भी अगर कोई डिसीजन ले लिया जाता है, डिसीजन इज ऑलरेडी टेकन, देन नो वन कैन क्रिटिसाइज डायरेक्टली ऑफ रूलिंग पार्टी. Every minister has secretaries who are civil servants. Again, civil servant means permanent members. They are secretaries provide to necessary background information of the ministries to take decisions. Got it? And powers of prime minister. Here, there are limits of prime ministers too, but here we are going to discuss the main powers of prime ministers. The prime minister is the most important political institution in the country. The president appoints the prime minister. The prime minister does not have a fixed tenure. He continues in the power so long as remain the leader of the majority party or coalition. Yes. First, he chairs cabinet meetings. He coordinates the work of different departments. His decisions are final in case of disagreement arise between the departments. He exercises general supervision of different ministries. All ministers work under leadership. The prime minister distributes and redistributes works to the ministers. He has the power to dismiss ministers. When the prime minister quits, the entire ministry quits. Thus, if the cabinet is the most powerful institution in India, within the cabinet it is the prime minister who is the most powerful. Got it, children? So these are the powers of a prime minister. Now, most of time you heard coalition government, है ना? What's the meaning of coalition government? Impose certain constraint on the power of the prime minister. Now, I want to know what's the meaning of coalition government. Here also about the Maharashtra. Whenever we talk about the Maharashtra, है ना? वहाँ पे क्या है? Coalition government है महाराष्ट्र में. What's the meaning of coalition government? तन्मय? Yes, Tejaswat.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the meaning of coalition government?
What's the meaning of what?
Coalition government.
A coalition government.
Yes.
It is a form of government in which political parties cooperate to form a government.
Political parties cooperate. Why all the political parties cooperate?
Why all the political parties
Because we know
cooperate?
any party got majority, it make government, है ना? Why all other political parties cooperate?
Reason for that is such an arrangement is that no single party has achieved an absolute majority after an election.
Yes. The basic thing is that no party get any absolute majority. In this way, the party got the highest majority among all the parties get support by other parties. है ना? MLAs or MPs give supports to them and make a government. It is known as coalition government. Is it clear to all of you? Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, here we are going to discuss about the coalition government impose certain concentrate on the powers of the prime minister. The prime minister of the coalition government cannot take decision as he likes. Yes, as just we discussed, कि coalition government means the mixture of political parties. In a very simple sentence or in a chalu bhasha, we can say it a mixture of what? Political parties. So, In other hand, if you think the party which get the absolute majority, है ना, जैसे मोदी जी की सरकार है, उन्होंने क्या किया, एब्सोल्यूट मेजोरिटी से गवर्नमेंट बनाई है, तो डिसीजन व्हाटसएवर ही वांट्स ही टेक्स. बट इन सच टाइप ऑफ गवर्नमेंट वेयर द so many parties are involved to make a government, in such condition the prime minister of the coalition government cannot take decision as he likes, because सभी पार्टी के व्यूज हमको लेने पड़ते हैं और हमको मानने पड़ते हैं. Is it clear? Second, he has to accommodate different groups and factions in his party as well as among alliances partners. Third, he also has to need to views and positions of the coalition partners and the other parties on whose support the survival of the government depends. Got it? Now, the procedure to elect the President of India. The procedure to elect the President of India. The President of India not elected directly by the people, as we all know. All the members of parliament means all the MPs and all the members of legislative assembly, MLAs, elect him or her, the President of India. A candidate standing for the post of president has to get majority of votes to win the election. These ensures that the President of India can be seen to represent the entire nation. Got it, children? जो प्रेसिडेंट का पोस्ट होता है, इट इज नॉट डायरेक्टली इलेक्टेड पोस्ट. द पोस्ट ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट और द प्रेसिडेंट इज इलेक्टेड बाय MPs or MLAs. Obvious majority is needed, and these ensure that the President of India can be seen to represent the entire nation. Is it clear? And as we all know that the President of India is constitutional head of our country. Yes, Harit, you may leave, beta. So, powers of President of India. The President of India is the head of the state. He exercises only nominal powers. He is like the Queen of Britain, whose functions are to a large extent ceremonial. The President supervises the overall functioning of all the political institutions. All government activities take place in the name of the President. All laws and major policies, decisions of the government are issued in his or her name. Got it? Is there any doubt to anyone? Children, is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Now, these were the powers of president. Now we are going to discuss about the limitation of the powers of president. The president is the head of the state and okay, the president is the head of the state and not the head of the government. Therefore, he exercises only nominal powers, and that too on the advice of the council of ministers. है ना? Is as per the Indian constitution, no doubt president is the head of the country, but he is only constitutional head. All the decisions are taken, major decisions are taken by whom? Prime Minister and his council of minister. The president can ask the council of minister to reconsider its advice, but if the same advice is given again, he or she is bound to act according to it. Yeah. Sometimes what it happened, the bills or the act are made by council of ministers and it is passed. It became a law. Then after what it happened, president can ask to minister to re-advise or think on it. If again the same bill is presented to him or her, he or she is bound to sign on it. Got it, children? A bill passed by president parliament becomes a law only after the president gives assent to it. If the president wants, can delay these for some time and send the bill back to parliament for reconsideration. But if the parliament passes the bill again, so the president have to sign it. These are the limitations. है ना, मतलब उनके पास पावर तो बहुत ज्यादा है, बट लिमिटेशंस भी बहुत ज्यादा है. One more thing is there, it is given in your book. American presidential system, difference presidential and parliamentary system. The president of United States is the head of the state and the government. हमारे यहाँ क्या होता है, हेड ऑफ द स्टेट तो होता है, बट नॉट ऑफ द हेड ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. He is directly elected by the people, as we all know. Who is the present president of USA? Recently election over there. Who became the present prime minister? President of USA? Very good. Raghu is saying Joe Biden. It's the right answer. We all should know about this. Okay, so in America, he is directly elected by the people. He personally choose and appointed the ministers. The legislature making the law, but the president can veto any law. Okay. So, yes, Joe Biden or Joe Biden, whatsoever you pronounce it, Joe Biden, he break the all the majority which who किसने बनाई थी मेजोरिटी में हिस्ट्री? बैराक ओबामा, है ना, मिस्टर बैराक ओबामा, द फॉर्मर प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ यूएसए. उन्होंने उनके भी रिकॉर्ड को ब्रेक कर दिया है. फाइन. Next is the president does not need to support of the majority of members and he is not answerable to them. He has fixed period of 4 years and competes in it even if his party does not have a majority in the Congress. This model followed in the most of the Latin America and many of the ex-Soviet Union countries. Okay. Given the certainty of the president, this system is called presidential form of government. So, where the president is the head of the state as well the government, this form of the government is known as presidential form of government. But in India, we follow the parliamentary form of government, where president is only constitutional head. Otherwise, who is head of our country? Chief minister, prime minister. Okay. So this is the major difference between the parliamentary form of government and the presidential form of government. Fine. When and how does president exercise his discretion? When a party or the coalition of parties gets a clear majority in the elections, the president has to appoint the leader of the majority party or the coalition that enjoys majority support in the Lok Sabha. When no party or the coalition gets a majority in the Lok Sabha, the president exercises his discretion. Yes, मेजोरिटी ही नहीं रहेगी किसी की, कोई अपना गवर्नमेंट ही नहीं बना पाएगा, वहां पे क्या होगा, प्रेसिडेंट का इंटरफेयर होगा और अपना डिस्क्रिप्शन करेंगे. द प्रेसिडेंट अपॉइंट्स अ लीडर हु इन हिज ओपिनियन कैन muster majority support in the Lok Sabha. In such case, the president can ask the newly appointed to prove majority in the Lok Sabha within a specified time. Meeting of judiciary. All the courts at different level in the country are collectively called the judiciary. It is independent, है ना, as we discussed in the class 7th and 8th. The Indian judiciary consists of the Supreme Court, entire nation high court in the states, district courts, and the courts of local level. The judiciary in India is also one of the most powerful in the world. Powers of judiciary. The judiciary in India is one of the most powerful judiciary in the world. India has an integrated judiciary. It means the Supreme Court controls the judicial administration in the country. It settles disputes, freedom of legislature and judiciary. जुडिशरी हमेशा इंडिपेंडेंस होता है ना, किसी के साथ उसका कोई भी इंटरेक्शन नहीं होता है. इंटरप्रेट द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ द कंट्री एंड जुडिशियल रिव्यू. Guardian of fundamental rights, public interest litigation, prevent of misuse of government power. अपॉइंटमेंट एंड रिमूवल ऑफ जजेस. जज का अपॉइंटमेंट कैसे होता है, रिमूवल कैसे होता है? द जजेस ऑफ द SC and HC Supreme Court and High Court are appointed by the President on the advice of Prime Minister and in consultation with the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. First point. Second, the senior most judge of the Supreme Court is usually appointed the Chief Justice. Once a person is appointed as a judge of Supreme Court or High Court, it is nearly impossible to remove him or her from the position. A judge can be removed only by an impeachment motion passed separately by 2/3 members of the two houses of parliament, both the houses of parliament. It has never happened in the history of Indian democracy कि अभी तक किसी भी जज को इस प्रोसेस के थ्रू और द इम्पीचमेंट के थ्रू रिमूव किया होगा. ओके, होपफुली ऑल ऑफ यू एंजॉयड द चैप्टर. हैव यू? Okay, so in a very next class we will start revision of chapter 1, the French Revolution. Only I am not going to repeat the chapter again because already twice we have discussed this, है ना? Once Shipra ma'am discussed, again I discussed for your half yearly when again we repeated. So 2 or 3 times we have discussed the chapter. So this time I'm going to give you question paper or the worksheet for practice. Got it, children? You need to sit with your pen or paper and you need to submit your notes, your solve answer sheet then that day itself. Okay, children? For today, this much only. Till then, God bless you.